In the year 2025, a cataclysm known as World Break struck planet Earth, changing everything. The world was plunged into chaos as humans were forced into the deadly challenge of the Grand Abyss Labyrinth. This marked the dawn of a new era, the age of adventurers. 25 years later, Earth was no longer a home but a battlefield. Monsters spilled into the world, unleashed by catastrophic dungeon breaks. Humanity had advanced with magic tech, supernatural powers, and newfound resources from the labyrinth and dungeons that made them formidable, but it wasn't enough. Thousands of dungeon breaks ravaged the land due to failure to clear the labyrinth's 30th floor in time, where even the mightiest adventurers had fallen. Selfishness and cowardice overtook the remaining powerful few, who fled in mage-high-tech spaceships as millions escaped while leaving billions to die on the planet they once called home. Among those left behind was Almond Crowshade. As the world crumbled, he stood alone, deep in the heart of the labyrinth, facing the impossible, the 30th floor boss. In a frozen, desolate world of blue frost, he squared off against a towering beast of godly might, Algeron, the Black Frost Terror, a colossal being of over 100 meters, with shimmering blue crystal fangs, spiraling horns, and black fur lined with frost. It had crushed every challenger before, and now it mocked Almond. Human, your tenacity is impressive, and your persistence is something I haven't seen. Despite losing so many times, you escape and still challenge me. It's fun. Algeron's voice boomed with cruel laughter. Unfortunately, you lack the power to defeat me, and this shall be your last attempt. Almond, battered and bloodied, stood unconscious, but his body moved as it obeyed his undaunted will. Pitiful kid. If only you were a bit lucky and born early, you might have been able to change this fate, Algeron thought, but suddenly, its pupils shrank upon seeing dreamy golden particles oozing out from Almond. Ammon's grip tightened around his legendary grade black sword. He could barely form a thought, yet he had not surrendered. The will to fight his tenacity drove him as he stabbed the sword forward and slashed it dialogical. Without warning, golden particles began to swirl around him, like sparks of some strange power. The beast's mocking expression faltered as its icy gaze locked on to the mysterious glow. Ammon's voice echoed, his eyes widened, without focus. Scatter, away! What? How can he wield this power when he is just a mare? A torrent of golden red energy erupted, far beyond anything a mere adventurer should have wielded. The power Almond unleashed from his stab and swing motion drowned the dreadful floor boss that nobody could defeat. The mythical rank level 300 floor boss just got shredded till it turned into mist and scattered as a rain of blood formed, painting the landscape red. Almond fell, exhausted and unconscious. Shortly, a blurred figure appeared, a silhouette barely discernible, but with the elegance of a woman, long hair cascading in a haze of mystery. This is a surprise, she whispered, her tone curious, almost amused. You are an interesting one. The woman gazed upon Almond, who had collapsed in exhaustion. His consciousness had already faded as he was in slumber. Her eyes narrowed, scanning him closely as something unseen caught her attention. Trait discovered. Tenacity. X. An X-rank trait? The figure's voice cracked in shock. Her eyes showed excitement and amusement as she muttered. Nothing fancy-sounding one, but an X-rank trait signifies limitless potential. So it was this thing that allowed him to break the limits and wield that transcendental power. This is too precious and fun of a toy to let it rot here. The woman's eyes glinted, her finger caressing her lips as she looked at Almond with cheeks red and the grin wide. Let's see. There's one more planet on which Grimworld's tutorial will descend. Yes, there. You will go there on a planet Earth just like this one. As the last vestiges of energy drained from Ammon's body, he fell into a deep unconsciousness. He had won, yet all he felt was an all-consuming frustration. As darkness enveloped him, he screamed a raw, primal cry of rage that echoed through this abyss of darkness around him. "It's over." Almond thought he died, but then, in the silence that followed, a mechanical and cold voice echoed in his mind. "Transfer to another world commencing. Your memories will be sealed, and you will reincarnate in another world where Grimworld's tutorial awaits. Each floor cleared will unlock your past memories until the 10th floor. Transfer, reincarnate? And what does it mean by Grimworld's tutorial? And I have to clear the floors in another world to unlock memories. Does this mean I'm not dead yet? Good luck."